As I get set up, let me tell you what we're about to do. We're gonna do exposure bracketing. I did that last week, but it did not give you a very good explanation of how to set it up. So that's what we're gonna do. And this works great for fall photography when you've got a big dynamic range. Just to tell you what I mean. All right, we're gonna set up. The goal here is exposure bracketing. I've got 2 cameras with me. Last week I did exposure bracketing, but did not explain it too well. So I have my 5Ti, T5i. I always get the letters in the wrong order. This is a inexpensive camera. I bought it about 5 years ago. You could probably get it for less than $200 now, just guessing. So I'm going to turn on exposure bracketing. Let me show you where to turn that on. I am going to put it in aperture priority. You need aperture priority for exposure bracketing, because what you get with exposure bracketing is you're going to get an automatic underexpose and an automatic overexpose and automatic right expose. Aperture priority lets you set the depth of field, and it will adjust the shutter speed. I set my ISO to 100. Now if you look at the back of my camera here, I have got exposure bracketing on the second camera item here, and I will push the OK and then use the dial. It'll drop down, and let's go with a stop in both directions. And I think it takes 3 clicks, 2 clicks to get there. Click set for OK. Hit menu to go back. After we got the exposure bracketing set, we're going to go to a self timer of 2 seconds. The benefit of 2 seconds timer allows us to get all 3 shots quickly. So once you got your picture framed up, and I think that looks okay, we're not after super great composition here, we're more just learning the exposure bracketing. If I press this, here's my timer, and you heard all 3 photos taken. And we're going to do the exact same thing with my much more expensive camera. Like I said, this one probably less than $200. And if you buy it used, I recommend probably not Amazon, because you don't know what you're going to get. I would probably prefer to go to someplace like Adorama, someplace like that. All right, so we got this one on. I'm not going to show you this menu. It's very similar, except in this case, it's just a little bit more expensive camera. You have to take the lens cap off. I have it on AV mode. Set my ISO on 100, so it'll be the same as the other one. And I think I had my aperture at 5.6 on the other one. Hopefully it was. I didn't really look that close at it, but I think that's what it is. I am in auto or manual focus. I am so bad about leaving it in manual focus. Let's hit that focus button. Take our 3 shots. So this one I took 5 shots instead of 3. I will only use the 3 shots when you do the comparison. Make sure you stay to the end. I did an exposure bracketing with my drone as well, so that you can see that exposure bracketing is available on just about any modern camera nowadays. So there's really no excuses if you want to use it. Exposure bracketing is great for a landscape, especially when you've got a bright sky or a beautiful sunset that you want to capture both the color of the sunset and the colors of the trees. And as I said, the best mode is to be in aperture priority. Put your ISO to 100 and adjust for exposure, and let the camera adjust the shutter speed. Works pretty slick. So I have an ask for you. Get out there and take some photos, play with exposure bracketing. Worst case, you keep the center exposure as your shot, and you've got overexposed and an underexposed shot if you don't want to keep them. And here is the final photo of the lake.